My name is Elinor Castellan. My father trades me to buy peace between territories, and today I am to wed a man who does not love me. Audric Montaigne, son of the Lord of Montaigne, I walk the sacred path alone. There is no groom at the altar. My only friend, Fiona Westray, pale as death, grabs my arm.
Elinor, you need to know, Audric has fled. An hour ago, he rode out the gate with that singer from the North Tower Tavern.
He runs away, humiliating me before all the knights and vassals. Cecily Montaigne, Audric's grandmother, stands up.
Elinor, this is not the place for words. Audric
has run off with a whore. He breaks the covenant. He insults the blood of both our lineages.
We will retrieve him. He will do his duty.
I don't want him. I will not take a coward to my bed.
The covenant requires a union between Castellan and Montaigne. Do not think you can walk away from this.
I'm not walking away. The covenant states a Castellan daughter must marry a Montaigne son. It does not specify which one. Since Audric is unfit, I demand a replacement.
All unmarried men of the Montaigne bloodline, stand up!
2 stiff young men stand up. One is Marcus, Audric's best friend. If I marry him, I will sleep beside a man who hates me. The other is Corbin. He won't even meet my eyes, a trembling coward. A brute or a coward, that's my choice. If I pick either, I am doomed, but I am done being passed around like Hargo.
No, I reject these two.
Elinor, do not test my patience. You are in no position to be picky.
I am the bride. And I am choosing the only man in this church who can restore the honor your family lost today.
I raise my hand. My finger passes over everyone and points to the man sitting alone in the front row. He is Audric's father, the Lord of Montaigne, the most powerful man in this land. Reynald Montaigne turns his head, his eyes locking onto mine. I choose him. I choose the Lord of Montaigne. The church falls dead silent. My hand trembles, but I do not lower it.
You cannot be serious. Elinor, he is the Lord of Montaigne. He is not an option.
Why? You said any unmarried Montaigne man. Is he married?
No, but...
Then he is an option. I will not marry a boy who trembles at my glance, nor a man who will beat me. I need a husband who can uphold the weight of this covenant. I need the Lord of this land.
I heard Reynard's heart is dead. After his first wife died, he never touched another woman. This will be a cold transaction. I will be safe. He won't touch me. More importantly, if I marry him, I become the matriarch of this family. When Audric crawls back to Montaigne, he will find a stepmother who outranks him.
Elinor, be careful what you wish for.
I am not wishing. I am demanding what is owed. Or is the word of the Montaigne broken twice in one day? Cecily stiffens. She looks at me, then turns to her son.
Reynald!
Reynard stands up. He is taller than Audric, broader in the shoulders. He stops in front of me. Up close, he is dangerous.
You invoke the covenant.
I do.
You understand what you are asking? You are asking to belong to me.
I am asking for a husband who keeps his word.
We do keep our word.
Are you certain, Elinor?
I am.
Then let us not keep the Lord waiting.
He extends his arm and leads me toward the altar. I have won. I have saved myself and gotten my revenge. But what I don't know is, I have jumped out of one trouble and into the other.
You will sleep here.
And you?
I will be in the scriptarium.
He is leaving. Once he walked out, the whole castle will know by morning. The Lord won't touch his bride.
No, you cannot leave tonight.
Are you ordering me?
I am protecting your dignity. Your son already ran from the altar. If you leave on our wedding night, Montaigne vows become a joke.
You chose a lord, not a lover.
I do not need a lover. I need status and respect. Sleep in the chair if you want, but you must stay in this room.
He stares at me. The mockery slowly fades from his face.
You know exactly what you want.
Otherwise, I would not have stood at that altar today.
Sleep. Do not make me regret this.
I have won the first round, but I also know I have locked myself in the same room with a beast. The next morning, I wake to find him fully dressed, watching me from the foot of the bed.
Why choose me?
If I married anyone else, I would be the joke Audric abandoned. By marrying you, I became the lady of this castle.
You wanted power.
I wanted to survive. Power is the only shield.
And what else?
Audric humiliated me, and he humiliated Montaigne. As his stepmother, I will teach him respect.
You want to go to war with my son?
Yes.
He leans down, bracing both hands on the bed, trapping me in his shadow.
Then he is your problem now. As his mother, teach him his place. Break him if you have to.
In that moment, I know I have won my gamble. The Lord has placed the blade in my hand. What I don't expect is that before Audric is dragged back, I have to deal with the servants of this castle, eager to put me in my place.
Your spiced wine, my lady. And the silk chemise you requested. We could not find it in the laundry. It seems to have been misplaced.
I lift the cup, stone cold. The steam has long since vanished. After the door closes, the young maid Cora hisses in anger.
They are laughing at you. That wine has been sitting there for an hour. I saw the chemise in the linen closet this morning. They hid it. I know, Cora. Then why didn't you say anything? You are the lady of this house. If I scream over a chemise, I become the hysterical girl they want me to be? We wait. Wait for them to make a mistake that cannot be hidden. Only real actions can be punished.
The morning sun struggles to pierce the heavy velvet drapes. Reynald left the castle before dawn. This is my chance to establish my authority in this house.
Take them down. Are you sure, my lady? The Lord prefers the dark. No one has altered this room since he took the throne. I am his wife. Strip the bed as well. Use fine linen. Dye it pale blue, not gray.
The drapes fall. Sunlight floods in. The room instantly feels larger. But the light also illuminates the sneers on the faces of the two older maids by the wardrobe. They think the noise of the renovation masks their whispers. Look at her, acting like a real queen. She forgets she was the collateral the heir threw away.
Let her play. The Lord hasn't let a woman choose so much as a spoon in this castle for 15 years. He'll throw her and her silk curtains out onto the street before nightfall.
Repeat that. The fake smile on the maid's face vanishes.
Ma'am, I was just saying the silk is very delicate.
No. You were predicting my eviction. You called me collateral.
We meant no disrespect, Mrs. Montaigne. Just idle talk.
Idle talk is for the market. In this castle, words have consequences.
Please, ma'am. We didn't mean...
You meant every word. And now, we wait for him. Since you are so certain of his reaction, you should have no fear in repeating your predictions to his face.
I point to the center of the room where the sunlight pools.
Kneel.
They sink to the floor, trembling.
You think my husband would throw me onto the street. Is that right?
Ma'am, please.
Is that right?
Yes. Good. Cora, you are loyal. Loyalty should be rewarded with authority. Slap them 10 times each. Let them feel the consequence of disrespecting the Montaigne name.
Cora steps forward. The first slap is light.
Harder.
The second slap is brutal. Then the third, the fourth. Suddenly, the heavy doors swing open. Reynald stands in the doorway.
My lord! Save us! She's mad! She's hurting us! We were just doing our job, sir. Please!
He says nothing. His face dark. He walks toward me, step by step.
Reynald steps past me and stops in front of the kneeling women.
She gave you an order for 10 slaps. How many has it been?
10, my lord.
Then give them 10 more. From me.
The maid's wails are cut short as he raises a hand.
And when you are finished, take them to the laundry house down by the river. They will work there until they forget their own names.
Reynald's trusted man, Eamon, moves in to drag the sobbing women away. The Lord walks toward me.
I think you would mind this, at least till you knew the full story.
No, I don't need to know. I gave you authority over my son's re-education. Do you think I would grant you power over my own blood, but not over a maid?
He looks at the spot where the maids knelt, then lifts his gaze.
I apologize, this ugliness. It is not something a wife should have to deal with on her second day.
My heart skips a beat. He is apologizing? I understand the terms of our arrangement, Reynald. I don't mind.
You don't mind?
Your protection and your name are enough. You have nothing to apologize for.
Your understanding is appreciated, Elinor. You focus on running my castle, little queen. Leave the ugliness to me.
He walks out of the room. I have done it. I have secured my position. We have a deal, a partnership devoid of love. It is exactly what I wanted. But why does the place he touched still burn? Since that day, no one in this castle has dared to provoke me. Then Cora comes running to me in a panic.
My lady, he's back.
I don't need to ask who, because I've been waiting for this day for a long time. Audric, the boy who left me at the altar. He has no idea that the woman he abandoned is no longer his fiancé, but his stepmother.
Eamon brought them a quarter of an hour ago. They are in my lord's scriptorium.
I stand up. A cold smile touches my lips. I step inside the scriptorium. In the center kneel two figures. Audric and the girl, bound back to back. His gaze locks onto mine with venomous disdain.
Elinor, I should have known you'd be lurking around. Did you come to beg? Or did my father drag you here to watch? I don't know what illusions you've created for yourself, but us, it's never happening. I love Katrin. You need to accept that. I'll have my father grant you an annulment.
An annulment? That would be difficult, Audric. Considering I haven't married you.
What are you talking about? The covenant.
The covenant required a union between a Castellan and a Montaigne. It did not specify which man. I gestured to Eamon standing by the door. He immediately bowed his head to me.
My lady.
Audric's eyes dart between me and Eamon. The color drains from his face, leaving him ashen.
No, you didn't.
I found a man who doesn't run. Audric, is that any way to speak to your mother?
You married him? You married my father?
I tell Audric a fact, but he doesn't seem willing to believe it.
You're insane! You think my father, the lord of this land, would touch the woman I cast aside?
Watch your tongue, or I will have it cut out.
You fucking bitch! You couldn't have me, so you went for my father? You'd rather be my mother than admit you were thrown away like trash?
I stand tall, letting his rage wash over me.
You think this is a game? You think marrying my father makes you anything other than a whore climbing the ladder? You are nothing, Elinor. Nothing.
Eamon, in Montaigne, what is the punishment for disrespecting the Lord's wife?
Loss of a finger for a first offense, my lady.
You see, son? It's the law.
You wouldn't dare. I am the heir. I am the future of this land. You touch me, and the knights will revolt.
You think being the heir makes you untouchable? You forget, Audric. You are adopted. Loyalty is everything, and you chose to betray it for this? My gaze flicks to Katrin. The girl is trembling so violently.
Please, we just want to leave. We won't bother you. Please, let us go.
Silence.
Don't talk to her like that! She's worth 10 of you, you venomous bitch! My father will never let you hurt me. He needs me.
Does he?
The voice doesn't come from me. Reynald steps out of the shadows behind the desk. I straighten immediately, walk to Reynard's side, placing a hand on his arm.
Reynard, your son, he refuses to show his mother the proper respect. He calls me names. He questions your judgment.
Father, she trapped you. She's manipulating you. I came back for...
You were dragged back, like a dog that ran off its leash.
I love her. You have to understand. You can't let this woman...
This woman is my wife. And you are a disgrace to the Montaigne name.
He looks at me.
He lacks discipline. He has forgotten the weight of the name he carries. Elinor, as his mother, teach him his place.
Audric's face twists, his fear morphing into a desperate, reckless fury.
How can you stand there and let her speak to me like that? Father, she is nothing but my discarded trash. And you welcomed her and put a crown on her head? Where is the dignity?
Because she understands honor, Audric. And you, quite clearly, do not. You have broken the covenant and insulted my wife. In this family, we bleed for such errors. Elinor, do whatever you want with him.
A shiver of triumph races down my spine. The Lord has just handed the whip to me. Don't worry, darling. I'm going to be a very hands-on parent.
Eamon,
20 lashes, then throw him in the crypt. He stays there for a month.
The crypt? It's full of rats! You can't—
While he rots in the dark, he will recite every blood feed. This land has suffered for the last 100 years. If he misses a single name, start over.
Father, no! Stop this woman! I'm your son!
You are a disappointment. Consider this mercy.
Eamon drags Audric toward the door. He twists his head back to look at his father. There is a deep hatred in his eyes. I turn to the girl huddled on the floor. Katrin. She looks small and pathetic.
Please, I didn't know. I just love him. We just want to be together.
You think this is some kind of love story? I cast a questioning look at Reynard. Reynard, what should be done with this thing?
She is yours to judge, my lady.